At the count of three, we're gonna say our favorite color Laffy Taffy.
Mm.
1, 2, 3. This is Halloween, baby. Fucking
Oh,
great.
yeah, you suck on them until the goo comes out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's edition of the Stardom Fan Podcast. It is going to be our annual Halloween Spooktacular, if you will. I'm Mark.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. It's our Spooktacular.
Yeah, dude. Before we get into all the Halloween fun, is there anything you want to talk about as far as any housekeeping or anything like that? I think I didn't watch last night's show as we record. It's November 1st, 11 p.m. on the East Coast, the only coast that really matters, unless you're a Dodgers fan. And the I think as it stands right now in Tag League, Waka's in first place. So I mean,
That's pretty scary.
So, which means Rian is also in first place. How do you like that?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, no kidding. That's what makes it crazier. She's like the young one with the pink hair that Micah stole. He's like, you belong to us now.
She's a young lion with pink hair, and I still don't recognize her yet. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, right, dude. Well, is there anything before we get into our fun and games, our Halloween games? Did any of this, our girls, we are the Stardom fans. Did anyone decide to wish us Halloween or?
Oh, that's funny you asked that. There might be. Just a couple.
Oh.
So what you're gonna find is I'm actually dressed differently today. My Halloween costume. By the way, it's always awesome to do a Halloween special the day after Halloween. My Halloween costume is actually just regular street clothes because what I found is that the only day of the year that these girls like to dress normally is Halloween for some reason. Like, remember you were telling me, like, oh man, I have this great idea. Do this Halloween special. We'll like rank their costumes. They're probably have some crazy outfits and whatnot. And then I go looking on like Twitter and everywhere, and I'm like, nah, I don't really care.
I was surprised to find that out. You were like, it turns out like Halloween's just not a thing in Japan, or it's not a big thing if it is a thing. And which I said, are you kidding me? Our girls like take any opportunity to play dress up. Like, how is it possible? they're like the one time they can be anything they want. They're like, nah, we're just gonna go to the store in jeans today. When usually, they go pay their water bill in full gear.
Hazuki Kokoma. This is a terrible costume. Does this count as a costume? They have a little like beret in their hair, a little pumpkin berets.
Dude, are you being a prick? Did you notice my hat? That's my costume. I thought the pumpkin counted. It's not. It doesn't count as a costume.
No.
I didn't realize we're wearing
Barely.
the same thing. Girls, one of us has to go home and change. We can't wear the same clothes.
It's almost worse than a costume. It's like the girls for Halloween who are like, I'm just going to wear the black yoga pants and tank top that I wear every day, and then I'm going to put 3 little whiskers of mascara on my cheeks, and I'm a cat now. Like, no.
It works for some people.
It only works if you're hot. So, you know what? Actually, this is a great costume. These are great costumes.
Back to FWC.
Great costumes.
Wearing their normal full gear with pumpkin berets, which is a real big downgrade from last year where they stole the show, like handing out candy and.
She was a police officer.
Damn right.
She tried to. If you guys remember, I don't even remember what show it was. Maybe, was it a Halloween show or was it like some weird like showcase show? But Hazuki was dressed like a SWAT officer, and she tried to arrest Saori Yano. She pulled out some handcuffs, then Saori beat her over the head with them. So this, actually, I've said it so many times I forgot her actual name. Starlight's friend. What is her name again?
I don't know. Karma.
Yeah. Haruka something. Anyways, I don't know what this meme comes from, but people have said that she looks like Piglet from Winnie the Pooh a lot. So she actually dressed up as Piglet and,
I
and
would
wrestled a
have
match.
never thought that, but that's actually sort of funny that.
And it's something about like this face too. I think it's like the face she makes when she gets hit with the move. People are just like, "You look like Piglet."
Oh, that's goofy. What I love is that when Starlight and Starlight's friend, when Starlight was evil, her tag team partner was Umasaki's
Umasaki.
split personality Karma,
Mm.
and now that Starlight Kid's a good guy, she has the same friend, but the other's personality comes out, and she gets to be the bubbly, nice-looking girl.
I'm
Who's equally a good wrestler. I would say the nice personality is actually a better wrestler than the Karma personality.
I'm starting to think this is like the movie Sybil, and she doesn't even actually exist. We're all just hallucinating her.
Oh, I was thinking more like Me, Myself, and Irene, but
Oh well, that's like way better.
so Starlight has a gross looking mask for Halloween because she makes her own masks, and always zooming in and looking for Starlight Kid Easter eggs on her mask are fantastic. That's definitely a jack-o'-lantern on her forehead.
Yeah, instead of like the normal logo. And then
It's amazing.
I don't know if I have another picture of it, but this ear here, it's like a little witch's hat,
Perfect.
which I assume like I want to hope that that's just like velcroed on and there's like a ear underneath. That would be funny.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah, more Piglet.
Jeez.
I think that's pretty funny though. She's like, I don't know why people keep saying I'm Piglet, but I can make it cute. Oh yeah, that's the face. Everyone's like, you look like Piglet.
Well,
That is Piglet.
that's what
That is fucking
we
Piglet.
need to get some side by sides.
That is Piglet right there. I didn't get it. That is she is Piglet. Oh my god, she's Piglet. Wow, that's crazy.
Thank you, Internet.
So now here's another picture of Starlight dressed like a cat. Cat maid.
Huh. Sooner or later, I'm curious what she looks like. I don't want to know.
This
Deep
is
down inside.
this is what she looks like. I'm pretty sure that's her face.
We're looking at a Starlight Kid photo. Dressed up for Halloween with a heart emoji over her face. Juno is convinced that she just has a heart tattoo on her face at this point. So
No,
you
it's just
never know
like
her identity.
it's like the part of the nose. Like when you take the mask off, it's like the emoji pops up. Oh, and Sayori for Halloween went as somebody who's happy and smiles.
That's pretty funny.
This is awesome. So like, Utami's like, I don't do pranks. I don't dress up. I don't do anything like that. Just give me my candy,
Fair enough.
which I like. Give the woman her candy.
Yeah, right to the point.
Oh, this was a cool Halloween costume. Julia decided to dress up like somebody who can wrestle, and that's all I got.
Perfect. Well, let's get into the main event. What do you say?
Yes. Well, first you were gonna I don't know if you want to go through all of them or just certain people, but I thought so I know nothing about Harry Potter. I just assumed that it was like a Halloween thing. And then you were like, it's not, but I'll do it anyway. Like all the four like Halloween Harry Potter houses, and we got the Stardom girls, and you were gonna like explain to me Harry Potter.
Can this save? Because this is one of those. The only reason is this is one of those things. Knowing us, I have a feeling our Candy and quarterly power ranking has the ability to take well over an hour by itself. And
Look,
this right here is timeless. I mean, we've talked about this before, and people are dying for us to classify all the women into their Harry Potter houses. However,
now I know nothing about Harry Potter. All I know, I did try to play like the video game once, and it like confused me. I got to like the tutorial, and like they ask you like a million questions, and they tell you what house they put you in. And I assume I just went to like the best like good guy house. I was
ended
the
up
yeah. Which one were you?
I'm usually described as a Hufflepuff, if you will. And real quick, a Hufflepuff would be thought of the values are hard work, loyalty, fairness, and kindness.
Oh, well, I
My symbol
was.
is badger, and my colors are yellow and black. Team yellow, chicken soccer team.
Ooh, go yellow guys.
What we could do.
My personality test in
or-
that game gave me Slytherin.
Okay, and with that, I mean,
Are they what? What are they? What does it say about Slytherins?
well, it's one of those things where they say not all drug dealers are Mexicans, but if you want good drugs, find a Mexican. It's like not all Slytherins are evil, but if you want to find someone evil, go to Slytherin. It's sort of that type of thing. However, technically,
Dude, that
Slytherin
makes so much sense because when I played the video game, they're like, you can use this type of magic and grow plants. And I'm like, lame. And look at this type of magic. It's like you can shield yourself. I'm like, eh. And then it's like, this one lets you fly. I'm like, boring. And then I'm like, this is the dark magic that kills shit. I'm like, yeah, that's for me.
But if you want to stay away from just the evil, technically, a Slytherin is ambitious, cunning, and resourceful. I mean, it doesn't help that your house crest is a snake. Your colors are green and silver, all like horrible looking. And it just so happens that like Lord Voldemort himself, the most evil wizard of all time, happened to come from that.
Dude, listen, you can't have Jedi without a Sith Lord. You can't have Harry Potter be the hero without Lord Voldemort, who was probably like a really sweet dude who just misunderstood.
That could be said. I mean, he was sort of from a broken home and stuff like that, and he had anger issues, ended up being an orphan. Quite frankly, if you put it all together, he's probably whatever that serial killer like list is, he's probably like checks 9 out of the 10 boxes of like how people effed him up. But you know what we could do? I don't want to go through the whole list because I think like if whatever we do, we're gonna take an hour doing it because that's what we do. But we
Yeah.
can do the factions, just more like the factions as a whole, to where they belong, and like maybe just move their leader up. So let's just say, for instance, let's just start with Slytherin and say, the values are, like I said, ambitious, cunning, and resourcefulness. Which
Is that bad?
it's the way you move up Sayori. Well, I was thinking as a group in general, so I was like, she would represent the Cosmic Angels, which maybe that's still right, but the fact, you know what, I almost want to completely play this game right now. I mean, it's either going to be a 4-hour show or a 2-parter because now we might as well just keep going.
Part of me thought it would be funny since I know nothing about Harry Potter is if I just like start throwing him places and you tell me why I'm wrong.
Well, no. Well, is she does she come across as ambitious? I mean, she's definitely cunning, resourcefulness, and she seems like she could be evil.
I don't know if she's evil. Momo's pretty evil, but she's not ambitious.
Well, you know what though? As far as the movies go, all the Slytherin people also sort of seem like a bit lazy. Like they want to be great, but they want to take the shortcut. I think that's where the cunning comes in. Oh well, I mean, did I tell you? Didn't I say Hufflepuff? They value hard work, loyalty, and fairness.
Why will this not go
Momo
away?
was 0 of them.
What, Momo isn't a Hufflepuff?
It depends. Do you think she values hard work, loyalty, and or fairness?
No. So she's not a Hufflepuff.
Do you consider her to be cunning,
No.
resourcefulness,
No.
ambitious? Wait, where do we put like the outlaw fucking?
No, because it's
Is there
like
another nerd out here? There's got to be someone that doesn't belong to anything and they just drop out. That's what Momo is. Momo's a dropout.
what are the humans called? Muggles. Hazuki's
I
a
think
Slytherin.
Wait. All right, hold on. But we haven't talked about Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, you just jump into this. I mean, a Ravenclaw. Actually, there's She's probably not that either. When I think of a Ravenclaw, I instantly think of like maybe like a Shuri or something. But we're talking about intelligence. We're talking about wit. They
Oh,
possess wit and sharp minds. They're clever and they enjoy a good intellectual challenge. And they're also creative. And they're usually sort of like when I think of a Ravenclaw, because I'll think of Cedric. As you know from like being the big fan you are, he died like
mhm.
like valiantly, trying to. Well, he wasn't really trying to save anybody, but he died while winning
He
the
tied.
the trophy. Um, but they're the eagle. Um, yeah, all right. So Robert screams to you intelligent wit and creativity. I like it.
I don't know. What's a Gryffindor?
Their values are courage, chivalry, determination. They're highly determined and persistent. They set their sights on their goals. They work hard to achieve them no matter the obstacles. Dumbledore himself was a Gryffindor, one of the strongest wizards of all time. You know what's funny about Hufflepuff? So you pick Hufflepuff as with Mayu. You don't know this, but Hufflepuff also has the sort of people sort of talk about him as being sort of dim-witted and dumb too, sort of airheady, if you will.
Oh, that's not Mayu. Mayu's smart. She's an evil mastermind.
It's fucking
Not
great.
evil. She is a mastermind. When have you ever Mayu thinks about? If I've never heard. I haven't think of anyone as more Slytherin than Mayu. Have you ever seen her wrestle? It's like if it's a house show, she finds any way not to wrestle. That's pretty cunning and lazy. And then if it's like a main event show, like a one-on-one match, she loves hurting her opponents. I don't know. Where should Mayu go? You're the Harry Potter expert.
Slytherin is pretty cool. I mean, all right.
It's just like everyone's gonna end up in Slytherin. I don't know. Gryffindor.
Ambitious, cunning, resourcefulness. All right. Hold on.
It's like
Mayu.
Gryffindor, like the heroes.
Well, yeah. Courage, chivalry, determination. They'll win at all costs, even if they have to break a couple rules along the way.
Nah, I think they're Hufflepuffs.
They look like Hufflepuffs. I like that.
What's a good Ravenclaw? Cunning.
Oh, so you're starting to get the hang of this. Yeah, no, yeah. No. A Ravenclaw is intelligent. They're wise. They have a thirst for knowledge.
Uh huh. Yes.
And wit. They're creative.
So Fuki and Death. Well, if we're gonna talk about wit, you gotta throw in the teacher.
Oh my God! Obviously, intelligent, wit, creative. I mean, she makes her own outfits for heaven's sakes. And honestly, Ravenclaw is sort of. I know, like Gryffindor is like the heroes of the show, but I think fans of the series, if you will, I
Oh,
think Ravenclaw is like has like are like the real heroic. They tend to be the buffer guys. Some of the jocks are coming out of Ravenclaw.
right.
Probably good.
Oh wait, well, I haven't. So Zumi's a Muggle.
You're going to end up in Gryffindor, Juno, if you have courage, if you have chivalry, and you have determination.
Hanan.
You are going to be known to be brave. You're going to be willing
Brave.
to face danger.
Shuri.
You're going to stand up. You're going to stand up for what you believe in, even if it means putting yourself at risk. Do you know how many times Harry almost died because he tried to save somebody else? They also have a strong sense of honor and fair play, unlike basically every other team where that says they'll win at all costs. The Gryffindors, they'd rather. I mean, if they got to break some minor rules, but they'd rather play fair, and try sort of like Yugi. While
Yugi was
while Kaiba's cheating, Yugi's just gonna wait for the heart of the cards.
Yugi was a son of a bitch. He had the worst power of all. His power was cheating. The heart of the cards, total bullshit. You get to the final episode and they reveal like the heart of the cards means whatever card I need to win this duel, that's the power that I have.
Oh,
So that
that
wasn't.
just ruins everything. I
It
should have
just
watched the last
ruins the whole
episode.
show.
All right, Opie is chiming in saying that Tam should be in Gryffindor. We need some more Gryffindors.
Yeah.
Is Tam courageous? Is she chivalrous? Does she
Oh,
have the
boy,
determination?
Hufflepuff.
All right, well, you know what? We have three.
Okay, get some Muggles. Might as well throw Suzu in there.
All right, so our Harry Potter teams, just it's not the complete roster, but Hufflepuff, we have Mayu, Sakakurara, and Natupoi, which quite frankly, I want to see that in Triangle Derby. Also, I want to see this next team, the Slytherin team of Seriano, Hazuki, and Momo Watanabe. Let's go. Ravenclaw is led by Fukigen Death, with teacher C and her student Hina. Gryffindor, we have the hero Anan with her bodyguard Shuri and her loyal little companion Tam Nakano. A couple muggles gotta always be the side characters of the story, in which we have Azumi, Suzu Suzuki, and the first place in Tag League at the moment, Rian.
Yeah. Hufflepuff is my favorite. They seem so fun to hang out with.
That's why I figured I was that's why I'm a Hufflepuff, because I'm so fun to hang out with. All right,
Awesome.
great job. That was really good.
Now,
fun game. I love playing games like.
It is great.
You know what? That was like our quarterly power ranking. We're finally back on track. The quarterly power ranking is here.
Oh, we gotta put Saya somewhere. Just because.
Everywhere. The
Right.
problem is she probably checks every box. She's courageous, she's chivalrous, and she's determined. She could be in Gryffindor. She cannot be Hufflepuff. She does not value hard work. She does not obviously value loyalty, and she does not value fairness. She cannot be a Hufflepuff cross.
Yes, she did. Did
When?
for her whole career.
Yeah, but not Saya 3.0 here. Ravenclaw.
Okay, what is of all the houses? Of all the house, I'm just playing.
She's either Slytherin or Gryffindor. It is amazing, similar Gryffindor and Slytherin. They're
How
very
about
similar.
Headmaster Kamatani? All right, let's go to Candy.
All right, let's.
It's not a Halloween without Candy. Yeah.
No, we're back to the main event of our Halloween Spooktacular. Woo!
Ooh. So, we can do this one of two ways because I also have the wrestlers here. So we got a bunch of candies here. We start with the factions here. So I had a lot of ideas. You could take it whichever way you want. One of my things was like picking the candies and putting them like with how they fit like the factions, you know? My other thing was like ranking the candies, grouping the candies, and then putting wrestlers with them. We could do whatever you want. Who would give you an apple for hate would give you an apple? Let's do that. What would the groups give you if you're going to their house?
Oh, that's brilliant. Well done.
Hate would give you an apple because they're like, it's either like a really nice group would give you an apple. It's like, oh, it's healthy. Or a really crappy group. It's like, hey, let's give these little kids, they want candy and we're giving them fruit. And you just pick a candy. Oh, Hasbro gummy bears. That's kind of screams, yeah.
Dude, the gold bears, like, it's a fan favorite at the house. Like, I literally bought a bag of gold bears just because I'm like, well, when we don't hand them out, my family's gonna love them. A person who is loving the gold bears, I mean, obviously, it's.
Opie does not
sweet.
think apple is the best candy. Get out of here. It's not even candy. I'd rather have cough drops.
The poor guy's got to be from a place that just doesn't have apples at the ready. It's sort of like the girls you like to watch that freak out over carrots. Like, you just must not have carrots where you live. I'm like
colorful, yummy gummy bears.
It's fun.
It just scream. It could be Cosmic Angels. It could be Stars. It could be Neo Genesis.
My first I mean, maybe it's just because of the colors too, but I am instantly thinking Neo Genesis is getting
Yeah, I was
knocked
thinking
over
the
there.
same thing. Now I'm also now lemon heads. Lemon heads are the super sour ones, right? Because
Yeah, I mean, the Chewies make it a little better, but yeah,
I'm thinking
they're
that's God's
sour.
eye. They
Yeah, it's one of those things where they're sort of good, but they're not great. You know, they'll have a little kick to it.
yeah, same thing with like these hot tamales.
All the bullshit candies that like you think should be good. What else we got in here that's along those lines? That's funny.
So are we just
Or
saying that
gut
hate?
checking.
Are we just saying that hate is just gonna pass you out the worst candies?
Yeah, so they're obviously what I don't even know if do those candies have a name? I see those orange and
Dimes? It's
black.
just money. Who people give out like quarters and dimes?
See, if I was growing up,
Oh,
quarters would have been
toothbrush.
okay.
Oh, they would give you.
Oh
No, that's like a stars thing.
yeah, no,
No,
yeah, because
I'm with
toothbrush
you.
can be helped.
Healthy stuff.
You think the stars are giving out healthy stuff?
It's one or the other,
I could
right?
see it. I
It's
could
either
see it.
like really healthy or it's like a jerk thing.
All right, okay, I get that because hate's even worse than that because they're giving out those orange and black like wrapped taffy candies. Like they
Oh,
don't even have a name on them. You don't even
yeah,
know
yeah,
what they
because
are.
it's because they just have these in like the medicine bowl, just been
What
sitting
are
on the.
those called?
I don't even know.
I need to know what those are even called.
I don't even know. They're
What
this.
are the Halloween candies in orange and black paper? Who the fuck even makes those? But we've all seen them. Like
The same thing with
we've all tried to eat them, and it's like some kind of taffy thing that just sticks in your mouth.
I
And you can't
actually
eat.
instead of giving the worst candies, I like that idea better. Like hate's gonna give you candy corn because it's like all the candies that takes no thought and it's just like crap they have laying around. That's what they're gonna give to the kids. They don't.
Here's the problem.
They don't go out for that.
All right, well, the candy corn
Yeah.
is a household favorite. We love it. Like you know how some people have jelly beans during Easter. We have
Yeah.
just like bowls of candy corn. You just walk by, you eat it. You have the little ones, but even better, the bigger pumpkin candy corns. Oh,
Yeah, but
deliciousness.
anything seasonal is objectively garbage. Because you know what they don't say? Hey, I'll have a seasonal cheesecake. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, but you
Cheesecake's
also
all
say-
year round.
With that logic, though, is apple cider bad? And then for the next
Yes.
holiday, is eggnog bad?
Yes, I'm drinking apple cider now, and I'm sick of it.
Well, that's what we do the same thing. We're like 1 gallon. Like whatever the holiday juice is like, all right, 1 gallon of apple cider.
It's like that first sip is like crack. It's like the best sip of anything every year, and then it's like, okay. Okay, what about these? These, I'm just placing it for now. Like
So
these, I don't know what you call these things. They're like,
they're
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 wax.
the wax bottles with the juice in the inside. You got to bite off the top, but you got to be careful.
Yeah, you
gotta
can't
make
eat
sure
the, you can't eat the candy because it's wax.
you can chew the wax and then you spit it out. Man, if only you were a little bit older, you would understand the joys of chewing on wax with a little bit of sugar liquid in the middle. Now,
Is this an old candy?
Yeah, I mean that's. I told you recently. I've tried one of those to be like, is this as old as I remember it? Like people who are eating the wax candies with the juice, the wax bottles with the juice in it, are the same kids that grew up on candy cigarettes. The ones that actually looked like cigarettes and didn't have to like just pretend to be candy sticks.
I loved candy cigarettes.
Also, it's the same kids that still had bubble gum in their Topps baseball cards. So you know.
Oh, dude, I love those like hard concrete chewing gum.
Well, that's because you buy a pack now. We should buy a pack of like fucking 1988 pop, dude. If I could get my hands on one, I'll say that'd be great. Eat the bubble gum out of some old baseball cards.
Dude, that would be so funny. So there's like a thing online where people buy I forget what it was, like for a number of years, like they weren't doing rookie card, or they weren't doing basketball cards. So it's like when they finally made a new deal with the NBA, like all the players that have been in the league, they all have the same year where that was technically their rookie cards. So it's like people buy the huge boxes of them and they like unbox them and try to get like the Michael Jordan. It would be so funny to like buy a box of that and it's like just looking for the gum. It's like, I don't even want the cards. I don't care. Okay, where does this wax thing go?
All right. Well, here's the deal with the wax. Neo, like it does look fun-loving. It's all colorful. It can be delicious if you eat it right. However, it is also sort of shitty. So it needs to go to a group that's fun-loving, means well, but still fucks it up.
Yeah,
I'm
but
thinking
hear me out. It's like
because hate gives you the bad shit on purpose.
yeah, which is like they would totally give you a wax candy that you can't eat.
Yeah, but it's almost okay. Like I think it's somebody that thinks they're doing good, but fucks it up anyways. Like this has Xenex's Venus written all over it. Like
Yeah, they don't know what they are. They don't know what it is. It's like combining something good and shitty and like
exactly. Well, yeah, they don't even know what faction they are.
they don't even know if it's candy.
They don't even know if they're a wrestling group.
Oh, here's a good one. All right, so we have regular Hershey's Kisses, which are amazing, and then we have like the Hershey like swirls, which are like kind of crappy.
I'd argue that they're both delicious, and I never would see a hurt. I think I went through bags. I don't think I saw
Man, I'm
one
loving these
Hershey
candies.
Kiss, in anyone's Halloween bag this year.
Oh, dude, little caramels. That's like old people candy right there. That's Cosmic Angels.
The Werthers. Tam Nakano's definitely has Werthers
Yeah.
in
her pocket, on her person at all times. The strawberry thing, yeah. This strawberry thing, which is like this, also seems like a really old candy.
Now this could be controversial because I think
I love them.
Blush. Thank you. I was gonna say I'm thinking I was gonna assume you're gonna say they were shit. They are so delicious, and then once you suck on them a little bit, the little strawberry goo comes out, and it's great.
Yeah, you suck on them till the goo comes out.
That's definitely an angel.
Yeah,
but that's the complete opposite of a Werther's. I mean, they are maybe Sayaka Kurara is handing out their.
Oh, that is true.
The strawberries.
Dude, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I'm just thinking because there's different people in the faction that have different. Like Kurara would never have a Werther. She doesn't even know what that word is.
No, you're right, but yeah. So like, as Tam's handing out the Werthers, Kurara was like, "Hey, kid, come here. I got something sweet for you. Come try this strawberry."
Yeah, here's a fruit by the foot.
Yeah, of course, throw that up there. Kurara's throwing fruit by the foot all day long. She's like, "You don't want it. You don't want 6 inches of fruit. I got a foot for you."
What else we got? Oh man, these are shitty. These little foam peanut orange candy things.
See, that doesn't remind me of like Halloween candy either, too.
However, it's like a gas station candy.
They're the circus peanuts.
Circus peanuts.
Called. And it's another one of those love them or hate them. So you either love them or you either love candy corn or hate them. You either love Peeps or you hate them. I love a circus peanut. The texture is like chewing on cotton. It's fucking disgusting. But for some reason, I love it.
You also like chewing wax.
Yeah, I also admit to like the fucking wax things. It turns out, and I'm glad I'm going out here. I'm like, for some reason, I don't think I see on the root beer barrels. I'm trying to think of all the disgusting candies I love.
So where does this go? Could be hate.
I think the peanuts might be hate.
Because I could see them like, oh crap, it's Halloween, and like stopping at the gas station.
I mean, well, just look at this. They're like, so far they got the green and hate's handing out the green and black candies that like we don't even know the name of. They're throwing out single packs of candy corn, and like that's the picture you have as single packs. I want to hope that they bought candy corn in bulk and just like dug their hands in there, threw it in a fucking sandwich baggie, and that's what they're handing out. Even better, I want to assume they're not even doing that. They're taking a kid comes up, they're taking the handful of the candy corn and throwing it in their bag.
They're opening the little packet.
They're doing the same thing with the peanuts. They're like, yeah, eat this, gross kid.
Now, when I think of Neo Genesis, I'm thinking like colorful, fun, happy, good times. I'm thinking of like stuff. I'm thinking of trendy candy that's not going to last, but it's like we got like the SpongeBob gummy Krabby Patties.
Oh, absolutely. That's nothing but a good time, and they're delicious. Now, question. When you get that SpongeBob Krabby Patty, because I absolutely love those fucking things. They're at my Dollar Tree. I'll eat them by the dozen. do you eat them like in one bite to get all the flavors, or are you a layer guy? Like I'll eat the bun that has a different flavor, the green little fake lettuce, whatever the pink little
No,
meat is.
I gotta make me a little burger and like hold it and like bite it like it's a real
Oh,
burger.
I just don't have the power to do that. I want to know what they all taste like separately. I've never tried the whole thing together. I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. That's my homework. I'll report back.
Man, what else did I have? Gushers.
Well,
That's a fun candy.
Oh well, Gushers is delicious, but it's almost.
Oh,
It's
by the way,
almost little,
I just
it's higher.
we might as well throw Sour Patch Kids with God's Eye.
I disagree. I think
Oh.
I think Sour Patch Kids is also fun. I think Sour Patch Kids, like, is fun loving to the point because they're not like lemon heads and hot tamales are gross, but they try to be good.
I was
Sour
kind of
Patch Kids
thinking
are
like,
fucking amazing and fun. Like Sour Patch
yeah,
Kids,
but they're
still have
sour.
new-
I was
yeah.
kind of thinking they like the God's Eye likes the like they like the super hot stuff. They like the super sour stuff. They like the extreme.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I mean, because I also think of Sour Patch Kids as fun loving, which is, I thought I was gonna say Neo Genesis, but that's good. I could see that.
But then we also got Saki Kashima, so like maybe we put in like a nice, safe, like boring candy.
I feel like Saki Kashima's throwing Saki
Sashi.
Kashima's throwing 75 cents at you.
Go home, kid.
She's like,
She didn't bother to get candy. She's just throwing money at you from her purse.
she's just one of those people. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. Like growing up, we'd empty our thing, and every now and again there'd be like a full of pennies or like 3 dimes at the bottom of our bag.
If you turn peanuts into candies, you're wrong. That's a crime.
Oh, we
I
should
could
tell
put-
Hope I Love Her about the Boston baked beans. You ever see those? It's
Yeah.
literally like candy covered peanuts.
But I could also see the quarters being like Enexus V or Stars.
I was actually gonna say, yeah, stars. It does seem like a stars thing to go with the apple in the toothbrush. Enex's Venus. They're there to party. These, yeah. You know what? I think, yeah, the stars are giving out quarters.
Which is actually not too bad.
No.
But you know what else? Is there a big candy here? Stars would give out big candy.
Like a
Like-
full size guy, right?
Yeah, like a full size or king size candy bar. What about $100 grand? Or Butterfingers, a nice Butterfingers.
I was gonna tell you. See that Take 5. It's not a classic bar. I think it's newer-ish, maybe within the past 10 or 20 years. That is my favorite candy bar in the entire world. The Take 5. Like it literally has everything. It has the peanut. It has the 5 things. It has the peanut butter. It even throws a fucking pretzel in there. For heaven's sakes.
Where is this going?
Well, in my opinion, that's the best candy bar on the list, and we're gonna call it a full size. Like, who's gonna give you the cream of the crop? Like, if you're not getting an apple and you're not getting quarters, they're like, yeah, we'll throw that out there.
I like the Cosmic Angels one. Is turning out like all the grandmas are giving you the crappy like candy that's been sitting in the candy bowl for 17 years. Then Carrara's gonna throw you some good stuff.
Well, even the fruit roll up is like sort of like that too. It's like, honey, we're out of candy. We still got some fruit roll ups in the back from the grandchildren.
How about Fun Dips?
Oh, is that still a thing? How gross is that? You got this little paddle of fucking hard candy. You got this other thing of like pure flavored sugar. You got to suck on one end, dip it into the dry end, and then lick it all off again. Oh, that is awesome. And then when you're done, you get to eat your spoon.
Yeah, seems like an Enexus fee to me.
Dude, why? I can't even explain why either. But I was just like looking up. I was like, "Oh, that's Enex's Venus all
Because
day."
it's like a
They're fucking.
That's like
they're licking and sticking all night long.
it's like a party candy right there.
Yes, that's what I meant. Your way is much better.
Warheads, that's God's Eye.
Yeah, we'll keep going with that. I like we got a gimmick there. All right, is there any more fun-loving candy?
Like fun, like like a gusher.
Yeah, just gushers.
Dude,
Yeah,
this is like
I'm gonna get some of the Neo Genesis.
I
Just the
thought I would have
fun-loving
been bored out of this already. And I'm like, I want to do every candy on this list. Oh, more fun dip. Okay, that is just literally just the nasty powder from the fun dip, just without the
Wait,
stick.
is that a thing they did?
Yeah,
They released just the package?
yeah.
It's like, what was that straw that the paper straw you'd crack open and suck down? What the fuck was that thing called?
Yeah. Another waxy thing.
Well, it was basically the fun dip stuff. So it's like basically. Oh, what the fuck was that thing?
Oh,
Damn it!
oh my God, caramel squares. How did I miss that? That's Cosmic Angels. That's hilarious. How about we assume that we'll put stars. We'll give them. That's a full size Crunch bar.
All right, so now we got to talk about this though. So the stars, they started off by giving us toothbrushes and apples because they wanted us to be healthy. Then they threw us a 75 cent, and now you think automatically they're gonna throw us the best candy bars and a Take 5 and a full size Crunch.
Dude, I assume Mayu's loaded and she's just throwing money at people.
All right, so we know. I mean, so the groups are different. So who's like out of all of them? Like, what's Hanan handing?
Well, because Hanan's, I'm gonna technically.
She's throwing out the candy bars, right? Like, who's giving out?
Yeah,
the
she's
apple
still
in that
young.
group?
Hanan's still young enough where she's like, "Yo, we cannot just give out toothbrushes
Okay,
and."
That might be completely wrong. Hanan's not here because she's out at the other places with her bag, like trick or treating. Right?
Yeah, in her old
so,
outfit.
All right, yeah. So take her out of that. She's actually riding Sayaida still, door to door, like on her back. So like, take them two out of it.
Koguma, how about Koguma? She give out some candy.
I think Koguma screams apple to me. Hazuki, I think, is throwing out the quarters. She doesn't have time for that shit. All right, I can feel Mayu throwing out the.
All right.
I just wanted to make sure it made sense.
What are a couple other crappy candies for? Well, is it all going to be crappy candies from 8?
All right, let's go.
Saya seems like she knows her candy.
Well, how about something that's not? Oh, dude, why has this been on here this long? Raisins. We all know we've gotten them in our bag.
Or is raisins?
Next to the pretzels, you put them both on there.
I could also see Shuri just being like down for a good raisin. I don't know why.
Start. Like, what are you making fun of the raisins for?
Yeah, she's like, these are good. They're healthy for you.
Shuri's an old lady. It's like, it's nature's candy.
Maybe Shuri.
Shuri.
Yo, maybe Shuri should have the apple.
Shuri is also pretty fun-loving, though. Still,
Just straight up pretzels. Like, actually, you know what though? Pretzels. When you get all that sweet sugary candy, just when when you have a nice pretzel, salty pretzel.
palate cleanser. Oh my god, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. All right, so let's look at that way. So who has the craziest tasting candy right now? That's who gets the pretzels.
God's eye.
God's eye again. All right, we got to even some stuff up here. All right, so we'll groups with 5. We need to find a Neo Genesis. We need to find 2 Neo Genesis candies.
What? These little the Tootsie Rolls with the different flavor Tootsie Rolls.
All right. So we have a couple controversial things.
Nerds.
We have the nerds, and I think dots fall into the controversial thing. I love all them, and I am a dots fanatic. I love dots. The problem is, you're gonna lose your teeth if you start chewing on dots too much. They are made to pull out fucking fillings. And we got Mike and Ike's. Like, we got a lot of good. All right. But I have to reset. You can zoom in. I got to reset. We're thinking fun.
Oh, peach rings. Peach rings. I gotta go.
They're good. Yeah, but that doesn't feel like Neo Genesis. I mean, it's good, but it's not. Like
for Neo Genesis. No, I was just thinking like. That's just gotta be stars. That's just gotta be stars or hate. They want a candy named after them. They like peaches. I like.
Yeah. Oh no, Como was putting out peach rings all day long.
Hell yeah, it's gotta stay on.
Well done.
Dots.
I
Just
love them, but
regular.
they can hurt you. It's another
Yeah.
Enex's Venus. Like they tried really hard to do good, but now your teeth are fucked up for the
Oh,
rest of the day.
same thing with a mallow cup where it's like when you're eating it, you're only thinking like, why isn't this a Reese's?
Or but that same okay, so you got that and that it's hilarious. And then well it's the thing of the milk duds. They're like the first bite's hilarious, and then you can't understand why you can't like separate your mouth.
Milk
You can't-
duds. That's good.
Second row to the right.
Milk duds. But I could also see hate giving out. Like no one wants like coconut candy.
It's a marshmallow candy. That's why it's mellow.
What is the one? Isn't it not like coconut flavored? What am I thinking of?
An almond joy. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Maybe.
Almond joys have nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, okay.
there's-
All right. Shitty candies. Those little Necco things.
Yo,
They're all right.
it's so funny because now I'm just like thinking of like I haven't thought. How do we know all of these candies? And I'm like, I love a
First
crackle.
of all, you have a Cadbury cream egg. I didn't even know they had a Halloween version. So you got a picture of
Oh.
a Halloween version version instead of the yolk on the inside, it's like green goo.
Oh, by the way, Gushers goes to Neogenesis. Yeah,
All right, I like that.
and Jolly
Like,
Ranchers.
Oh yeah, they're fun loving. Well, you might as well put like the fucking blow pops or the Tootsie Pops with them too. I think.
Tootsie Pop. These things.
Yeah, I love a Tootsie Pop. They're fun.
Yeah, but
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? One.
but that is like the
two,
oldest
three.
candy in the world.
Oh yeah, they're all young. But Suzu's old. Suzu's giving out Tootsie Pops.
How about ring pop?
Okay, I'll give you that.
Wearing your
Cancel-
candy.
Cancel the Tootsie Pop, added a ring pop. I like it. Good, well done. All right, let's just. All right, I think what we need to do here is try to even out and get. We need hate candies.
Okay.
I love those fucking Andes.
I forget.
love,
Oh, these honey. Nah, these are bad.
oh, those are evil. Those are hate. What are they even called? Honey oh what?
Nobody
Honey
even knows.
thing?
Bit
Oh,
honey.
Bit-o honeys. That's another one of those things where it's like
It's
the
so
wrappers don't even always fit. Like half the time, even when you buy them from the
Yes.
store, they're like half
They're like
unwrapped.
hand rolled.
Oh, it's amazing. And you try to bite it, and you're like, why is this like impossible? It's
Dude,
like, it's almost like you have to pan fry them to try to soften them up a little bit, but then you have to swallow it before it hardens again, or else your teeth are stuck together.
I'm almost convinced because honey never like goes bad that they made them in like the 1930s or like during the Depression, and they're still trying to sell them.
Of course they are. That's why the wrapper's disintegrating before.
Oh, a Necco wafer.
That's what I was bringing up earlier too. I'm like, I think those sound like they should be horrible, but I'm not mad if I get one.
Yeah. Are
I
they
said
gonna?
it, like Payday is one of my favorite candy bars in the.
I know. I keep like we're like all right, enough of Neogenesis, but like a whole roll of Hubba Bubba.
Oh my God, Fruit by the Foot.
Did I miss that one?
No, not Fruit by the Foot. It's bubble tape.
Yeah, this thing.
Yeah, the Hubba Bubba bubble tape. Where basically it's like, how many pieces do you want? You don't measure. You don't like grab it by the pieces. You grab it by like the length.
Yeah.
Which is, it's not Halloween candy, but my favorite gum, which I actually have in my work bag because I eat it every day, is Big League Chew. I went to my corner store because I had a craving for. Like, yo, man, that's a weird question. Do you have Big League Chew? Because I'm looking in the gum and candy section. He's like, yeah. The fucking guy I deliver to every day laughs at me and says, yeah, it's on the next aisle in the kids candy section. I'm like, all right, the kids candy it is.
This next one, I could either see being God's Eye or Enex's V, because our kind of Enex's V thing is like they want to give you good candy, but they keep giving you like terrible candy, which is like a now and later for me, because it's like a now and later. It's like
you try.
It's like you just wish it was a Starburst.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna fucking say. The second you pop it in your mouth, you're like, "This is delicious." The second you bite out on it, you're like, "Why does this suck?"
But that also
The
can be.
Starburst is chewy and good, and it's another one of those candies where it's like the second you bite into it, like you can picture your mouth not opening back up, and when it does, it's like the candy is still stuck to one of your molars.
Dude, I can see this going. So I can see this going to hate because this candy sucks. I can see it being an old lady Cosmic Angels candy.
Well, it still feels like a candy that's like I feel like our gimmick is for Edex's Venus is that they're trying hard but missing.
I can also see it be like a Shuri candy.
Yeah, it makes sense to me too.
You know what's a good? Oh, this is another one. Here we go. Like Enex's V candy, Kit Kat, but like the orange chocolate
With
Kit
the wrong
Kat.
one.
Yeah. It's like I just want a regular Kit Kat, man.
It's this orange chocolate creamy middle bullshit. I scroll down a little bit because
Yeah, we gotta get
talking
some hate.
about. Well, yeah, because we were talking about like the candy that like you wish you were having something else. The Sicklets.
The what? I
If
don't
I
even
was
know
to tell,
this.
oh, Kevin says dots are good. I knew me and him were soulmates. It's not just love for video games, Juno.
Hate.
We also love the same shitty candy. Me and you, Kevin.
No, they are great. I was just saying, like you're right about like them ripping out fillings. And I'm like, you can't.
Oh, yo. Well, all right. All right. So back to the dots. The thing with the dots, if you have one, you're fucked. What you need to do is put 2 or 3 in your mouth at a time. So what they do is when one gets stuck to the top tooth and one gets stuck to the bottom tooth, they like cancel each other out and then they pull themselves out. It's a whole like physics thing going on in your mouth, but you can make it work.
Yeah.
Gum. What kind of asshole other than Hubba Bubba is handing out gum? Like who's handing out fruit stripe gum? Get the fuck out of here.
The 3 bites in and the flavor's gone.
That is that is hilarious. That's you say that, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, that gum is one of the best tasting gum for the first 8 seconds. It's like juicy fruit. Like, wow, I can taste it. It's great.
It's like we could throw what if we throw like a couple classics like Butterfingers and Kit Kats? Like that's like a good, nice, that's safe Stars candy. Like they're gonna give you.
Yeah, because you know what? Well, they're also the type of people that they're not, hey kid, just take one. They're giving you an apple and then they're giving you some peach rings. They're like, here, have something healthy and have something else. And Hazuki's in the back throwing quarters at you. I like the way this is.
Milky Way.
All right, I tried to convince myself. I think it's one of those people like try to say like what would you compare it to? Like something that people don't really like. You try to pretend that that's your favorite thing. So all growing up, I tried to convince myself, and I told everyone Milky Way was my favorite candy bar because, of course, it's nobody's favorite candy bar. And soon, eventually, I was just, yeah, you know what? It's fine. What is that white shit even called? It's got like, so it's a regular candy bar, and it's got the caramel on the top, and it's got some like white fluffy shit as the base.
Yeah.
Like we don't even know what it is.
3 Musketeers.
That's good too.
That's got marshmallow, I think. Oh, Snickers. That's solid Stars candy.
Well, I already looked it up, and that's probably okay. Snickers is the #1 candy bar in America.
Yeah,
so if you think Stars is handing out toothbrushes, apples, and quarters, and throwing you the greatest candy bar,
we could just go all in. It's like, all right, like Hershey's, Reese's. They're the best house to hit up. But then, like Enex's V, like they're going to give you the Reese's Pieces where you're like, I wish I just had. Again, that's why it's like why do they take great candies and they like ruin them a little bit? It's like I don't want to eat. Like I want M&Ms, I want Reese's. I don't want Reese's Pieces.
I get that. Reese's Pieces are good though.
Yeah, because they're just Reese's.
Peanut butter M&Ms are trying to be Reese's.
Peanut butter, oh, dude, actual peanut in the M&M is like god tier.
Oh, a peanut M&M. That is okay.
Why is that? Is that not on here?
Yeah, it's the yellow package. Don't
Oh.
you know your M&M packaging?
No. Snickers peanut butter? What?
They're coated. Yeah, they threw peanut butter in a Snickers.
Okay, nerds. Throw that in next. It's like any other fun candies we can just throw into
A sweet tart.
sweet
I
tart.
think Neo Genesis is a sweet tart.
Lifesaver? Nah, that's too.
God's eye.
Anything you have to suck on is like not fun.
So we have another discussion. So you talked about when there's a great candy and they change it and make it less great.
Yeah.
The white chocolate pumpkin Reese's is taking a great candy and making it better. Making it white chocolate on a Reese's peanut butter pumpkin. It's like the second last thing on your list. Fucking delicious. That is the greatest Halloween candy treat.
Mm-hmm. So that's stars again.
Stars is everywhere.
They just get all the best candy. Or how about okay?
Right.
Here's an old candy. A Baby Ruth is like. If you're buying,
I like how we're just assuming because Tam Nakano's somewhere between 20 and 1400 years old that it's like all the grandma food.
well, Sayori's also seems like if you tried to give Sayori a freaking gusher, she'd be like, whoa, slow down.
All right, yeah. Sayori's a sucker type of person.
Oh,
Maybe
but you know what?
A York peppermint patty if she's feeling wild.
Maybe we could throw like a gusher or something up there for Natsupoi though.
Yeah, she's a little she can
fairy.
get freaky with a gusher.
Okay. Laffy Taffies are awesome, but yellow Laffy Taffies just only banana.
All right.
That's like a hate candy right there.
I'm gonna at the count of 3, we're gonna say our favorite color Laffy Taffy. 1, 2, 3, red.
Pink. Oh,
Hey, close enough.
Is there 2? Is there 2? Is there red and pink?
I think there is red, pink. Because my next one I was gonna say was blue or green. So I think they have all the primary colors. But we're close.
No,
We're close.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of red actually.
Well, there we go. We're on the same page.
No, it was the same. I think it was the same. Look, red, yellow, green, purple. Nice. We're running out. A fruit strip.
Sugar daddy.
What?
Those things are. You want to talk about shit that you're gonna break a teeth and they shouldn't even be sold anymore.
This thing?
The sugar daddy is like as bad as like any of those other caramel things, but the only good thing it has is that it comes with a stick. So as you're choking on it and your teeth are falling apart, like at least you can pull it out of your mouth. But that is a hate candy if I ever saw one.
Just like straight caramel.
You like the packaging's so bad you can actually like see through it. Like that's it. Like that's
it's like,
another one of those.
It's paper.
It was wrapped in newsprint.
Yeah, it's paper. It's
read all about it. All right, what do you want to finish up here? Then we got to give a roll call of everything we did.
Regular Hershey's. That's a hate candy.
A Hershey? You're gonna hate a Hershey Kiss, huh?
Or not hate? No, because it's just like something you just have lying around. You could just throw some Hershey Kisses at people.
All right, when you eat a Hershey Kiss, do you just unwrap it and go to town, or do you pull the little Hershey flag out?
Oh, you got.
Then unwrap it?
You gotta do both. You take the flag and you rip it really fast.
Now, are you upset? So sometimes you gotta loosen it a little bit. Are you upset if you rip it too fast and your flag breaks, and now you got half a flag, and then underneath the other half of the flag?
See, the worst is when you go to pull the flag and it just comes loose. Because then you just have like a depressed, like little tiny piece of chocolate and tinfoil.
If our Reddit friends hated our cookie app, they're gonna love this one.
A Payday. What about a Payday? That's a nice chunky candy bar. That's like
Dude, I love that.
That's a nice hefty God's Eye candy bar.
Dude, that's actually perfect because I can picture Shuri pounding those and then doing 50 sit-ups. Because at one point I convinced myself that a Payday must be like good for you. It's practically a protein bar. All it is peanuts. It's like 20 grams of protein and
held together with
calories,
caramelized sugar.
Yeah, but there's no but there's no chocolate around it. Although they have come out recently with the chocolate covered Payday, and that's not right.
All right, I'm not gonna read off everything, but I'm gonna read off some of them. Give us our themes here of what we went with. So first, I guess start at the bottom. Why not? Neogenesis. We're like, oh, they're happy, they're fun, they're crazy, they're like the young kids. They like all the trendy candies, like a ring pop. Go on to wear your candies. Skittles, gobstoppers, little Krabby Patty gummies, sweet tarts, nerds, huge chunks of Hubba Bubba rolls. That all makes sense to me.
I love it.
Now, God's Eye started with all the extreme flavors because sure he's pretty hardcore. So we got lemon heads, hot tamales, warheads, Sour Patch Kids, and then where it's like all that stuff's pretty crazy. You might want to tone it down. We got raisins, we got pretzels,
Which is actually,
lifesavers.
that's a sleeper pick, if you will, real quick, because you'd think that raisins would have ended up in hate, but no, I think raisins make sense down here. I think.
Yeah, I also
for all
think
that
Sherry's a little health conscious. Like you got a payday, it's probably like, I mean, we could be completely wrong, but never let fact get in the way of a good story. Like payday seems like a healthy candy bar.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah. Enex's Venus is pretty funny. Enex's Venus is like they don't know what they want to be. They want to give you the good candy, but they just can't figure it out. Like you want them to be Club Venus, which is the greatest group of any wrestling federation ever. But you got Enex's Venus, and you're just stuck with what you got.
That's amazing.
So you got the Fun Dips. You got Fruit Stripes, which is just a worse version of other chewing gum. Reese's Pieces, because you're like, well, I'd rather just have a regular Reese's cup. Mellow Cups, which is like, again, I'd rather just have a Reese's cup. Fucking orange Kit Kats, like what is that bullshit? Milk Duds, stuff that's like almost, it's like sea level candy.
Perfect.
Cosmic Angels, this one is a combination of like old lady candy that's mixed in with the cough drops on the table. So you got your Werther's caramel, you got those like strawberry candies, you got just caramel squares, York peppermint patties, hard lifesavers, Tootsie Rolls, Tootsie Pops. But then, we also got like some youngsters in there. So you got, well, and Natsupoi. So you got like your Gushers, you got your Fruit by the Foot, you got your Sweetest Fish, your Starbursts, because Kurara and Is, yeah.
Perfect.
Now we got Hate, who it's a combination of I think they kind of like giving you shitty candy because they like the look on your face, and the kid's like, oh man. It's also like they don't want to spend the time or the money. So it's either really cheap candy or shit they just had like lying around or if they got at the gas station like right before they went home. So we got just candy corn. What are these called? Not packing peanuts.
Circus peanuts.
Circus peanuts. Just the generic like black and orange candies that no one even knows what they're called. Bit-O honeys. 2 centimeter big Twizzlers, only the yellow Laffy Taffies, Necco wafers. Just
yellow. I just can't get enough that we went to yellow. Because the problem is the other Laffy Taffies are fucking delicious. You're like, it's almost like if we went to Runts, you're like those who own the banana Runts.
I mean,
so funny.
When the guy made this crazy awesome tier list, he probably meant for people to just assume Laffy Taffy in general, but he put the yellow one. But finally, stars. I'm not really sure what's going on with the quarters. What was your explanation for that?
I'm assuming Hazuki maybe didn't get out there. She's up and down on how she's feeling. She's just quarters at people as they come through. Like, I forgot to go shopping. I ate the candy. She's been up, she's been down, she's been a little bipolar lately. She's just throwing quarters.
She didn't want to actually go get candy, so she's just throwing money at the kids.
Yes, your bag now has 75 cents.
And then we have toothbrushes and apples because like they're the good girls. Like they want you to have like the nice healthy options. They give you toothbrushes so you don't get cavities. But then they also have all the best candies too, because I don't know, maybe Mayu or Hanan, like they want to give you the best candies. So you got your Kit Kats, your Butterfingers, your Milky Ways, Snickers, Hershey's, Reese's, Twix. Man, that is the best house.
That's the best house. With that being said, Juno, Opie in chat, the Opie lover, if you will, says, now, out of all these, which house would be your choice to go to? Now you need to tell us which faction you would ask for candies. So basically, if you had all people, they're on your street, but you could only pick one house to ring the doorbell and say trick or treat, which house would it be?
Okay.
Now, granted, now you're not getting everything. Let's maybe say they're nice and they're like, all right, you can grab two. You can grab like two at random.
Yeah, grab a
Now,
couple.
Yeah, but so it's like you're not really sitting there grabbing, so you're just reaching in and you're grabbing a couple. Which gives you the best chance?
Or you know what? No,
to
let's
grab
just
two
say.
things you really like.
Oh, or you could just say like if you had to pick like one candy bag, where it's like not everything because you hit other houses up, but like the main things you see is gonna be like the stuff from these groups.
The perfect candy bag.
Well, not the perfect candy. Well, I mean, you'd have to be like an insane person to pick hate. So let's just cross them off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I like half of their stuff.
I do too, but like not over the 90 other better candies.
Yeah, not over the other things. Also, I cross off the Angels and Nexus Venus. My house is between Neo Genesis and Stars.
So Neogenesis, see Neogenesis, it's like it sounds good, like all this crazy awesome candy, but it's too much sugar, right? It's like I would start. Like, you ever just have like one Airhead, and then you like it's like way too much sugar after like one, or a Jolly Rancher. Oh, I do love putting Jolly Ranchers in my vodka though. That is yummy. Okay. For
Yeah,
me,
so far your argument is
I like to drink my candy.
it's like the prosecution rests, Your Honor. The defense has helped me out. Riddle me this. Like, the only thing I think I'd be upset about is if I pulled out if I'm at Neo Genesis and I pull out a bubble tape, a Hubba Bubba. But then again, like I eat gum every day, so it's like I'm a little bummed that I'm not gonna be sitting here eating the Krabby Patties or Gold Bears, but like I really love blowing bubbles, so like it's I'm all right.
See, I wouldn't pick God's Eye because it's like I like the pretzels and it's like I like 100 grand bar. Like they got the nice like the Dub chocolate. That's like probably the best chocolate you could get. But then it's like I don't like some of the crazy stuff. Like I don't want the hot candy. I don't want the sour candy.
Yeah, Neo Genesis. All right, so I think
So I'm down to Cosmic Angels and Stars right now. I think.
Oh, you think Neo Genesis is better than Cosmic Angels? Because we both agree on Stars.
Okay, so Neo Genesis, and then we'll get down. So Neo Genesis or Cosmic Angels.
Dude, you have the possibility of sucking on a Werther's, or
dude, you got I like. Dude, you can have like Gushers, which is like super sugar. You can have a nice Tootsie Roll chocolate, minty York peppermint patty. You could have like caramel, either hard caramel or soft caramel.
Tam did bring both to the party, depending if she's having a sensitive teeth day.
If she put her teeth in that day. So I think it might be Cosmic Angels and Stars. It's the top two.
Right, scroll back down. Let me see what this fucking Neo Genesis looks like. So you're telling me that fucking old woman candy is better than a goddamn Krabby Patty?
Krabby Patty,
an Airhead, a ring pop. Who else has a piece of candy you can wear?
Yeah, but then, dude, that's not as good as it sounds. Because first of all, it's like it's made for.
Yes, it drips on you a little bit, and that's fine. You can fit. You're gonna say it's made for a kid. You can fit it on your pinky. It's got that little latch. It's fine.
Ring pops are actually terrible.
Dude, are you kidding
They
me?
basically
that ring is so big. Remember when Cody Rhodes was saying "kiss my ring"? He was basically having people kiss his ring pop.
I like the Airheads. I like the Jolly Ranchers. and I like the Tootsie Rolls. But I still think for number 2, okay, we could do top 3.
All right, well, let's go back up. Let's go up to stars. Maybe we eliminate stars. They have the classics, but they also have an apple and 75 cents.
Listen,
Should this competition for the best
Is
house
this-
between the Cosmic Angels and Neo Genesis?
is this me today or is this me if I was a kid trick or treating? Because if it's me today, I'm like, hey, I could use a toothbrush. Like, you always need an extra toothbrush.
You get them for free from the dentist. And the dentist is also giving you an apple. Basically, if you go to the doctor, you're going to get 75 cents, an apple, and a toothbrush. That's not a fun trick or treat type of day.
It's not fun, but it's practical.
It turns out I also got the rest of my groceries too while I was at it. I got a gallon of milk, a stick of butter, and a loaf of bread.
Well, the first thing I think about when I go trick or treating is how practical it's going to be. It's,
All right, you dump out your bag. You're like, so you got the pile that's good. You got the pile you're gonna give away to your parents. The apple is like, fuck. It's not even going to the parents. That's rolling it down because mom thinks there's a razor blade in that son of a bitch. And the toothbrush, that's fucking weird because we use fucking spin brushes now. What kind of weirdo fucking uses old-fashioned toothbrushes? Throw that out. Now we got like 75 cents. It's like, Hazuki, you lazy silly chick. It's like, you're throwing that out. Like, what are you left with?
You don't want Hazuki throwing quarters at you.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
dude, but
hey,
Kit Kats, Butterfingers, Milky Way, Snickers, Reese. It's like it's all the heavy hitters.
What are the chances, though?
You know what it's like?
Man, you're allowed 2 candy bars, but you're reaching in at random. You can't just sit there and feel around. I mean, yeah, you're just grabbing 2 at random.
Okay, at that point, for me, it's like when you put a basketball team together. It's like you can get all the best players and throw them on a team and hope that like you could have like
That's what the Dodgers did, and they won the World Series.
Yeah, but it's like it's either going to be a big 4 and it's like everyone's happy and you win the championship, or you could be Cosmic Angels and you can have a bench, a rotation that goes 10-man deep.
Yeah, but there's no superstars, but they're all above average.
Yeah.
So either way, you're happy. I don't know where we went with that. Did we agree that the Cosmic Angels just won?
I think so.
All right. Thank you, Hope. Cosmic Angels won the candy battle.
And I'd started off as like, it's so funny. We started off as like a joke, like with Tam. We'll just put all the oldest, like old grandma candy, and then it's like, you know what? It turns out that stuff is just timeless. Who doesn't love a nice It comes down to Werther's. Is that what we learned today? All these candies, like nothing's better than a good Werther's.
Candy. No, well, you can't go wrong anywhere. Granted, there is a Tootsie Roll in there, but you do pick 2. The chances of getting a Tootsie Roll is slim. You know what? I'm starting to rethink it. What happens if I get a Tootsie Roll and a Lifesaver? I'd almost rather have 75 cents.
What if it's a Tootsie? But it could be the big Tootsie Roll with the Tootsie chocolate in the middle. That's always good. You think about that.
Let's scroll. Hold on. We need to revisit this. All right. So we think that Cosmic Angels beat Stars. Does Neo Genesis beat Cosmic Angels? I think they might.
I just think it's too one note. It's just all sugar all the time.
Nah, well, we have.
You just love yourself. You just love yourself a Krabby Patty.
Dude, I love those fucking things. Like they even sell those things on sticks. Have you seen those? Yeah.
Dude, can I just say what an awesome Stardom podcast this is? We know that's why we're truly the Stardom fans.
Well, the way I see it, you can get no one else is covering what kind of candy our girls' factions are.
Yeah.
So what I have to say is, when it comes between us and the other guys.
Okay, wait.
Fuck those.
Okay, so we picked Cosmic Angels. Do you want to like rank them like top to bottom? Like put this at the top. Oh no, I can't.
I picked Neo Genesis. Do we have a 1A, 1B? I don't think we're gonna agree on this. I think we're at an impasse.
So
I think we
hate.
need Opie to help us. He's the
Is,
only one that's
all right, at
that's
bottom
following.
three though. Is it like hate, Enex's V, and then God's Eye?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have Star. What did we say?
I,
We said
I
stars.
think we think stars are in third place, and Cosmic Angels and Neo Genesis right now are first and second, tied. We don't know.
I thought stars was number 2. Did we both agree? Didn't we agree that stars Cosmic Angels was number 1 like 2 seconds ago?
We did. No, well, we did until I remembered how good Neo Genesis was. So I agree that Cosmic Angels is better than stars, but I don't necessarily agree that Cosmic Angels is better than Neo Genesis. Dude, all right, one more time.
All right, going by the rules we set, where it's like you have to reach in and you get like 2 or 3. It's like I don't think there's a single Cosmic Angels one that I'd be disappointed in. So
if
maybe
if I pull out a lifesaver and a Tootsie Roll, I'm pissed. Is there anything? Is there any? If you reach into Neo Genesis and you reach in, you're not pulling out 2 things that are upsetting you. You might be like, oh, this Jolly Rancher is a little generic, but it's delicious. And I can't believe I have to wash it down with a gobstopper. Oh, poor me.
I don't want to wash down the most sugariest thing of all time with extra sugar.
This is Halloween, baby.
Yeah, but I need.
You're gonna go home and wash it down with a full flavor Coca-Cola after this.
All right, we could at least agree that stars is like number 3 for giving me an apple.
All right, yeah, it's your guys' fault. Throw an apple in there. What's wrong?
Opie, you're the deciding vote. I go with stars.
Wins. Shit, no, it's. Oh, no,
I go with stars. I can agree with that, actually. Like, you get all the heavy hitters.
Wait, so now we have a 3-way tie? You don't want me to say it. You don't want Kevin Cabeza to be tiebreaker, do you? You just want to end with a 3-way tie?
No, you said stars is number 1. We said that the first person to say what's the best one. That was what we said.
All right, stars wins. Stars wins with a toothbrush and apple, 75 cents.
Yeah, but all the best candy. All the best candy.
I know, I was bearing the lead. Then we got peach rings, Reese's, Crunch Bars, Kit Kats. Stars, you have won Halloween. Thank you. At stardomfan.com, or you can go to patreon.com/stardomfan, and that's how you get into the Patreon. There's a couple of videos that show up, but it's just a way to support your boys, the Stardom fans. There's a free tier in there. You can hang out and stuff. There's a few of you guys. We see you. I see you, Z-Man, sort of hanging out there. But the active patrons, we have to say that Chicken is the top Kawaii of the Cosmos at Stardom Fan. That is his name on here, and he's a fan icon. Thank you. Jake Ebert is the World of Stardom Fan champion, and the Twilight Dream is still a Stardom Fan. And I got to throw it out there that Chicken in his tier requests a Kagetsu episode in Juno. I think we're just going to be about ready for it. I thought we'd do it next week, but he's going to be out of town, and it'd be fun if he was here live when we did it. So maybe we'll wait for 2 weeks.
Or through whenever, yeah.
Or whenever we get to it. I don't know. ChatGPT wrote me a script. I know all about it. We'll be just fine. Anything else, dude?
Nope.
Kevin, Opie, all you other guys. Super producer Apollos. Thank you. Probably dream.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
「こんばんは。You can be the top かわいい of the cosmos。クリックアワコーヒーリンクビロー。バイポイ。
I want to know what Tam Nakano would taste like.
Oh, and Saya.
Juno, did you know that the Stardom Fan icon Chicken is like on a plane to Japan as we speak?
I think he said he's coming home with Natsupoi one way or another.